ladies and gentlemen, CornishLAD here, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, there's been no videos for a few months. Yes, I know. Alright, you could sit there and whinge at me all you like. But, you know, I've been sorting out some ideas in my head for a while, thinking if this might go well, this will go well. I kind of, again, into the spite of, you know, will this go well? Is there a point? So on and so forth. Yeah, YouTube nowadays is just, no one cares. Apparently its algorithm is create 50 billion channels of your own. It's like, no. If I wanted to end up making some other stuff, I'd stick on one thing. It's just easier. Alright? There's no point making 60 others. Stupid. And YouTube's just being dicks. Pretty much, because they always do. And it's what they are, and it's not really self-sufficient anymore. Why do you think almost everybody's on Patreon? Even though I'm not, but hey-ho. But anyway, who cares about that? That's just a little rant. Today, we are starting a new series of Hearts of Iron 4. It's a new order, last days of Europe. Yes, welcome to another alternate history mod. It's brilliant, isn't it? This is actually quite good. And I'm saying that because it bloody well is. Now, I do quite like it. This is basically an alternate history where the Axis won World War II. And we're in the year, I think, 1962. And Britain's collapsed. There's no such thing as the United Kingdom. It's now a Kingdom of England, with Wales and Scotland. And Northern Ireland's a special zone. God knows why. There's Free France in West, I think in West Africa. It's a small piece. In Western Africa. The Germans basically own the entirety of Europe and Central Africa and Western Russia. And the Caucasus, as I almost forgot. The Italians as well gain ground. Japan basically also wins in basically the Far East. The United States still the only form of a democracy that's still going on. England's now a puppet to the Germans, basically. But this mod is massive. It's amazing. There was demos of this before that I played and I liked them, and I love this. So we are going to start a new game, an entire new series as well. There it is. The year of 62, I think it is. And these are the different said factions. You have, of course, the big boy himself, with all of his subjects, Staat Burgund, which is the Burgundy region, Kingdom of England, Uitkommissariat Ostland, Südwest Africa, Ostafrika, Central Africa, the Republic of Ireland, surprisingly, and the Republic of Brittany. The OFN has the United States, Brazil, surprisingly. I think this is what the newest update is, the new load screen is. Brazil's in. I think they've probably just got newly updated. Yep. That's quite good. I've not played Brazil on this mod yet, so, you know. Rapid industrialization, rampant corruption, what a surprise. And of course the Union of South Africa. Yes, they still exist but are under threat. Over here is the co-prosperity sphere, with of course the the Empire of Japan, or Dai Nippon Taikoku, with there's the Showa Emperor Hirohito, as well as the Republic of China, Indonesia and Yunnan. And over here is the Triumvirate, if I remember rightly, the Italian Empire and the Iberian Union of Spain and Portugal. And of course, in the middle is the former lands of Russia, which is broken up into a million pieces of warlords. The West Russian Revolutionary Front, Samara, Vyatka, Komi, Tyumen, Omsk, Buryatia, Irkutsk, the Siberian Black Army, Tomsk, Kemerovo, Sverdlovsk, Novosibirsk. Oh no, it's Novosibirsk. I think that's how it is. Chita, Magadan, Amur, the Aryan Brotherhood, and the People's Revolutionary Council. But instead, we're going to play as a small, tiny nation called England, the Kingdom of England, under the very unknown as well to this in modern day. No one knows much about Alec Douglas Home, who was Prime Minister of Great Britain for only 9 months. That's how long he was, 9 months. And we will select Old England. There's Cornwall, which is puppet to England. I would play as Cornwall, but there's no point. And that's the NCSZ, which I think is Northern County Special Zone. I think. That's Wales. That's Republic of Old Scotland. Ruling party, the SNP. Ugh. There's the Republic of Ireland, puppet to the Germans, as are England. So let us begin. England! Of Englishmen and the rest of the world. What is there to say? But that they invaded most of it at one point or another. Perhaps then it is inevitable that they would be subjected to the same depredations they inflicted on thousands of nations at the hands of Germany. Yeah, it's true. In other words, basically, here's the HMMLR, Her Majesty's Most Loyal Resistance, and we got invaded. Basically, Operation Sea Lion didn't even happen until 1943. That's because the Germans went to Russia the year before. Which is simple, you know. Alrighty. So now we got some tech. What are we? Yeah, it's 1962. I did have 1962. So I haven't even got any of that. Right, let's get air assault. Love a bit of air assault. Get some tanks. So you haven't even researched these. We haven't even gone down here. I haven't got the Centurions, Mark 10s and that, and the Chieftains and the Fox. Luckily, they've all kept it kind of simple and, you know, British models. Not British sounding tanks. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, who cares? So here we are. Tick tock, time is ticking. This is the very first focus tree you will get. They do change over time, so there's more and more and more added. Now I could head down here. My ultimate goal is to get Thatcher in, but in order to do that, I have to go down this way and support the government. But I don't really want to do that. I want it to be free. I want to be free of the German tyranny. Now, I don't know if the English issue, which I think is the German focus tree long after, or I don't know. I'm trying to think. Actually, what's sod it? We'll just go down the rebellious side. We'll make her free to be whatever she wants. Right, go. So this is the world in 1962 in the alternate world. There's all the warlords of Russia down here in the star, apart from Afghanistan, of course, and the other stans over here. That's Finland. There's Sweden. Oh yes, right, come aside at Norwegian. And of course, this is barren. This little area here, it's absolutely barren. This has nothing. Free France is just here. Like I said, well, I think Charles de Gaulle is there. Yes, he is. I don't know if they have a full-on focus tree. Brazil surprisingly has one now, which I'm kind of surprised with. Oh right. Oh shit! Wow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that just gets done immediately. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think they'll end up adding more in Brazil because some of the focus trees or content that they have, they show a map with, they'll have X amount of years of stuff to do. Scotland is about 10 years. England. Oh, look at that. Operation. Oh, the Copper and the Rebel. The Copper and the Rebel. Copper and the Rebel. Right. Now, I could head down here. Which, in order for me to get Thatcher into power, that's how it goes. But my brain says no. I love it. I'm like, well, I want Thatcher in power, but I don't. Screw it. We'll go the rebellious side because that's what we need. State beneath our feet. Still can't do it. I think it's because we're, because of certain events that happen soon. Yes, we know we've got free dockyards and military stuff. Can't build anything. bugger off. Do me head. So, where's... Oh, what is it? 10? Nope. Where is it? Oh, yeah, they didn't have... here's our faction map modes. Yep. The Einheitspacht, which is technically the Axis. That's the Co-Prosperity Sphere, or the Die... A lot of these focuses get done very quickly. Oh yeah, I forgot there's decisions. Ray's like, la 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 la. Oh, I can't do large. Unless I reach out. There. And gun shipments. And then infiltrate the palace. Safety of the future, that's what we need to cut down safety against the old heathen. So the Diator Kaioikan is basically the Co-Prosperity Sphere. Huge now. Because they've gained the entirety of, well, almost the entirety of China. Well, they've got the Republic of China. It's Indochina, Malaya, the Dutch East Indies, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, and of course, Eastern India. The OFN, Organisation of Free Nations, technically NATO, has the almost all the former colonies of Britain. So basically, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the United States, and oh no, that's not right. And Guyana. Yeah, there you go. There wasn't a third one, was there? No, the fourth one. There we go. And of course, the Triumvirate, which is the entirety of Italy, as well as, I think, yeah, the Turks, Iberian Union and her grounds, stretched all the way down to here. That's what, basically, this world has, and that's what the factions are. Are we able to create an agency? Yes, we are. Sugar Intelligence Service. Away it goes. So, under the, well, Ordnungsstaat Burgund has a focus. And there you go, Hitler names Albert Speer his successor. Strengerheim. I don't know if that's translated to anything, but I'm going to guess it's ultimate strength. I'm going to guess. Is basically Ordnungsstaat Burgund's massive focus tree. Trust me, shady shit goes on down there. Of course, you've got the Right Commissariat, Ukraine, Muscovine, and Usland, and the Caucasine, sorry, as well as Southwest Africa, Central Africa, and East Africa. Send in more agents. Gun shipment might be soon. Of course, the Italian Empire controls Libya, Egypt / Sudan. Oh yeah, the Levant region, as well as a piece of Algeria. Spain also has that as well, but they also have Morocco. The gears are on the move. And then we will infiltrate the palace again. Big love. Oh, I keep pressing escape, sorry. Mostly successful. Shoot. At least we got some of it. I need that large one. Oh, it's because we haven't got the political power for it. Right, okay. When we got the political power for it, then we'll get it. Available weapons they have. No, we're down at 8. No, 750. I like to get more and more guns in. Again, preparation for the big stuff. India is still a thing. It's still a republic. Let's give it Afghanistan. There we go. Xinjiang. I think it was the Mongolian Civil War. Just beating them off. There we go. Am I losing I am losing political power. What the hell? Should not be losing. Wow. Flipping ears then. Ah. Big love. Big love. We're almost there apparently. Ballpark. So at the minute we have the authoritarian democracy under the RP, which I think is, I can't remember. Something. Then you've got the reformists and the hardliners. course, you click on this. Look at that! It's the House of Commons. Here we go. So we got. I don't know what. Oh, the royal parties. There you go. Royal party, head of the country. Edward the VIII. Just missed one. Of course, you've got the independents. You've got the reformists. Also get changed. So, Harold Macmillan, leader of the opposition, the reformists. Alec Douglas Home, the moderates. You've got the hardliners, who are in charge by Arthur Kenneth Chesterton. That name sounds familiar to me. I don't know why. Have we got... No, we're not going to get any more political power. So we'll have to save up. Which we'll get the small guns. And see if we can go from there upwards. There we go. The Secret Service is born. But we can't make anything yet because we don't have the factories for it at the minute. Apparently we're almost there. The die is cast. Assassination attempt on King Edward the VIII. Probably God was found. Bastard. Here it is, the preparation, the big shiz. This is where it goes big, 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 big. Days of the Resistance. And this is where we kind of have to spread our influence throughout here. Oh, it's great. Brazil wins the World Cup of '62. And the biggest turn of events, Triumvirate breaks apart. A war in the desert. Turkey declares war on the Levante. That's what, under the noses. That's where you need to be, right under the noses. You're a personal Jesus. I'm probably butchering that song. I'd be surprised if I get a copyright strike just for singing it. 50 days, we're going to run out of fuel apparently. How are we using fuel? Eh? The Independent Labour Party's won the '62 Scottish election. Shit. ILP? What does that mean for us? Ooh. The Scottish Army, let's see the British Army. Oh, what? What? That's the first time I've seen the ILP win in Scotland. So, God knows what's going to happen in there. This is going to be fun. There we go. Now that we're staying in the north, there is the big support now. There's the big support that we need. Now, we will gain some good old guns. And who does wins and win with Wingate. As long as we win those, we'll be okay. We've already decided to stay in the north. We'll continue further down. We could do the other operations nice and early, but there isn't many points. Oh lordy lord. Oh my god. Seismological event somewhere in the Burgundian Jura that lasted 4 seconds reached 4.6 on the Richter scale. Due to the lack of aftershocks, they concluded this was not natural activity, but likely a man-made incident. A spike in airborne radiation equivalent to a mild nuclear meltdown or an atomic air blast. The world awaits bated breath. Ready? Come on. The Italians win the Italo-Turkish War. Italia, 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 Italia. Got 2% in like Wiltshire and Gloucester. The United States of America declared war on Ghana. I think that's police action. 1% in Sussex. 1% in London. Nothing in Oxfordshire as of yet. Maybe when we get more and more and more things. Oh, Eric Koch severely injured in a... I think that's supposed to be Kiev, not Kyiv bombing. Maybe they renamed it to that. I'm not sure. But who cares? We are dominating Lancashire now. We await, Mr. President. We await. We await, Mr. President. We await indeed. Oh, hush. 1962. We're almost hitting 63. Nothing crazy's happened yet. It's just more proxy wars, basically. Proxy wars and wars within the barren lands of former Russia. Ghana got... Well, the Americans ended up finding out what Ghana was doing, so they went in there and sorted them out. Apart from that, there's nothing else. Oh yes, that is Malaya. Sayonara. Bulgaria goes into isolation. Ooh. That is surprising. I didn't expect that one little bit. What? Pundadel S meeting? I got no clue. This is all, as I said, this has been recently updated. I've not looked into it. I've just gone in this blindly. Right, we'll hit Sussex, then the Sickles, then we hit Newcastle. That is the plan as I end this first episode of a new series of the New Order Last Days of Europe as the Kingdom of England, which we will free. We will free it from the hands of the Germans. And, well, we could rebuild an entire nation, you know. At the minute, we're in preparation of the big shiz. There's a massive DMZ zone in France, because of course there is. The Italians and Turkey went to war. The Italians won. But nothing else. Nothing crazy has gone. Nothing, no super events. Nothing mad has happened as of yet. The small little border conflict in the former Russian lands, or the former lands of Russia. Brazil's got a focus tree. Don't know how long it's on for, but it looks like there's certain events happening in South America, so let's keep an eye on that, I guess. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and it shows that continue on. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, as I like to call it, Big Ben. Also, we got a Twitch channel. I've got a Twitch channel. Does anybody not know I've got a Twitch channel? You head over to CornishLAD. .twitch TV. Twitch.CornishLAD.tv. I think that's how it is. Yeah, I've got a Twitch channel. Head over there if you want to see some good old clips. I do stream whenever I can. No, it's only like one weekend every 2 weeks. It won't be this weekend, of course. It's going to be next weekend. So, yeah, and we've also got a subreddit, the Pasty Fam. Head over there if you want. We've also got a Discord with the same name if you want to join in and all that. I think that's about it. Oh, no, that's not it. I've got one more. Follow me on Twitter at CornishLAD_YT as well. For when I'm live, mainly. Apart from that, thank you everybody so much for watching. You've all been legends, as per bloody usual. And, yeah. Hopefully, if you liked it, then you know what to do. I hope the series does go somewhere as well. I think it'd be quite interesting to see what happens in South America, really. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Cheerio.